Welcome to Neeks Sports. Today we're at Selhurst Park for Crystal Palace versus Arsenal. So Neeks, over to you.
Thanks, Ramon. We're outside Selhurst Park for Crystal Palace versus Arsenal. Two teams with different results in their first matches last week. Crystal Palace beating Norwich 3-1 and Arsenal with a shock result of the weekend, losing at home to West Ham. Arsenal will be looking to get their season back on track with a win here at Selhurst Park, while Crystal Palace would like to pick up where they left off at Carrow Road. Let's see what the fans have got to say. What's your hope for today?
I reckon 3-2.
Well, obviously we're hoping for 3 points today.
3-1.
2-0.
Better than Palace this season.
I think if we can try and get to one of the cup finals, would be good, and top our finish really.
Yeah.
3-1 Arsenal.
5-1 Arsenal.
But yeah, I want to send a message to Jose, because Jose keep disrespecting the manager. You get me?
Yeah, because this week he said something. You don't even play in Chelsea and he said something.
I heard it. So this is a message to Jose. Tell him the cabinet no empty. We win trophy and it plenty. Plenty, plenty, plenty. They gonna say 13 time we win the Premier League title. And 12 FA Cup for drink champagne out of 2. Arsene Wenger not shake no man hand with corrupted heart. Over Woolwich Arsenal is where it all start. We know our history and we will never forget. But now we're flying. Now we're flying to higher heights just like the Emirates. So whether you like it or not, Arsene Wenger is great. Under your nose, that's where we get checkmate. Like it or not, Arsene Wenger is great. Under your nose, that's where we get checkmate. Bless.
Full time here at Selhurst Park. Crystal Palace 1, Arsenal 2. A very even game, but Arsenal just edging it with an own goal from Captain Delaney. Let's see what the fans have got to say about today's result. Any thoughts on the game?
Yeah, it's all right. Awful. I mean, why we play Jordan Much? What's that all about?
You said, why did you play Jordan Much?
Yeah, I'm gutted about that. Yeah.
In terms of Crystal Palace's season, I don't think they played that bad, especially against a good team like Arsenal. What are you expecting from Crystal Palace this season?
Better performance than that. Bring on players that actually know what they're doing. Yeah, that's about it.
It was a naive selection from the beginning. He played the wrong team. There was a point to be had there, and
definitely.
we went out too expensive, and we tried to be what we're not.
Yeah.
And we should. 2 players. Yednek, where was he? Dan, where was he?
Any views on the game?
I think we were wrong.
Were you expecting? Were you expecting a win or maybe a draw? I don't know. Obviously, coming off the back of a good win against Norwich.
It would have been good to get a win, but we haven't had that against Arsenal in the last couple of seasons. So, you know, a point would have been enough, to be honest. But we was unfortunate in that game. Certain players like Coquelin should have been sent off.
First half should have been
and that didn't happen. And then obviously we hit the post, so you know it's one of those.
Fine margins. What about the selection? Because a few Palace fans weren't happy about the selection. Pardew or the tactics thought it was a bit too expansive.
No, we had to go for it. We sit back and come on to us.
Yeah.
Say about more attacking formation, got to go for it, and I think we've done well.
I don't understand that. Oxlade for me last week was your best player, and this year he's on the bench. So this game's on the bench.
It pisses me off. It don't work because Ramsey always comes inside. He don't work the line. So, and check. I don't know if I'm being harsh on him, but that first goal.
I kind of hear what you're saying because even though it was a good shot into the corner, he went down kind of slow.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm being harsh on him, but I thought he could have done better for the first goal. But I'm happy. I'm not complaining. I'm happy.
So you're expecting to take this performance through into the Liverpool match next week?
Yeah, definitely. I think that's what we needed. We needed to win this. If we lost, I think the fans will be on everyone's back. And it'll just be more pressure, but we won this game, so now we can take on to next week and hopefully beat Liverpool.
Well, there we have it. Obviously some disappointment from the home fans. Their predictions previously were very optimistic, especially on the back of their 3-1 victory at Carrow Road last week. Arsenal come on the back of a 2-0 defeat at home to West Ham, would have hoped to pick up 3 points here, and they did. They can take this forward into their next games, especially at home to Liverpool next week. Crystal Palace while this result wouldn't define their season, the performance of the players will give hope to Alan Pardew and the home faithfuls as they progress through this Premier League. That's it from me. Back to you, Roman.
Thank you for that, Neeks. Some interesting views there from the fans down at Selhurst Park. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.